Welcome to Goyo's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. Alright, today we'll be working on a Gildan Kid Small, and still trying to decide what we're going to do. And it looks like we're going to pull out a heart. This shirt is going to be for my great niece. She lives up in Washington. Her dad just came by to visit me here last week, my nephew, Johnny. Hadn't seen him for a few years. And he got to pick out the shirt he wanted, and he wanted this heart. So, I still haven't heard back from him yet. I think I'm supposed to hear from him today, how the trip went. And I have another niece that also got a shirt, and we'll see how she likes it. Anyway, I'm pleating this the best I can. Just follow your lines down. I notice I'm not using the white knuckles as much on this one. That's a good thing. Tried to lighten up some. Try to keep that big head out of your way too. Yeah, I just can't get the right angle. Yeah, just wait till we start dyeing these. I had a lot of sunshine glare coming in. Outside, things are constantly changing. I'm so glad I learned how to just, even on a scrunch, how to stuff the sleeves, because I was really having a hard time getting a full saturation on them before. That's what happens when we start paying attention to other videos. Guess I'm just going to scrunch it up here the best I can also. Try to keep the scrunch as far away as from the heart neck as possible. Strap it down with some rubber bands and it kind of pulls it away. Yeah, some of you might have heard already that I'm finally on Facebook. Steph and Mia were on me for a long time to get on there, and finally did it. Still trying to figure it out a little bit here. Have to figure out a good schedule for view and everything. Work it into my time schedule. Boy, you can get lost. And I need to go and replace some of these rubber bands here. That's what happens when you use the hot water irrigation. It uses them up quick. Then when you have tight rubber bands, it also makes them kind of stretchy, so that's kind of cool too. Alright, well, it's dye time. See what I meant about the glare? There's not really too much I can do about that. And the first color we're going to use, Fire Red. And when I do things like this, I try to, whatever the design is that I really want to pop, I'll get it wet first. Give it a chance to soak in before anything else might splatter on it. And seeing how it's a scrunch, I very rarely put the cheesecloth on a scrunch, especially if I already got the dye in there. And I've been adding a little bit more dye to them also, so that really helps. And with deep orange. light red. Definitely need to get more organized. And some amethyst. Yeah, I really don't know what colors I'm going to put on these things until I actually start adding it to it. And that's the same thing as when I'm tying. I don't have a clue what I'm going to do when I come out here. There's a couple times I've had plans, but yeah, usually it's just winging it. Y'all know that by now. I kind of like it more like that. You just surprises me every day, so y'all can get surprised. But like I said, I have been adding a little bit more dye. Like you'll see me here in a minute, I'll add some more dye to the wet already. And I think it really helps with the coloring. It looks like I'm adding a lot, but I'm not. It's in these bottles, it's just so incredible. It's like I'm flinging it all over, but, well, I am actually, but I'm still not using anywhere near what I'd use if I had liquid. But I will be doing more liquid. I need to mix things up here. For more pumps on that. And that's a bad thing whenever I squat down like that. Kind of got bottom heavy. I go to stand up and fall over. Yeah, and somebody had asked me if I wore a mask when I did this because they seen the dye flying around when I was on a different project. But I always make sure I stand upwind. Yeah, I'm very conscious of which way the wind blows out here. Since I had that soda ash incident where everything was floating around out here, even though I wore my mask, I didn't see all that dry stuff that was just blowing in the wind. And well, I think we're going to call that one good. Move it over to the side and clean off your work spot. If I do it right there and then when I'm done, there's no forgetting and accidentally throw it on some other colors. Well, here we go. And there's the back. I think it turned out okay. Got pretty good saturation, I think. And here's the front. I'm really liking the heart on this one. Sure hope my great niece likes it. I think she will. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like it, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.